Hi, Ellie. It's 8:53 in the morning, Tuesday. And Ellie and I are hanging out here. I just shuffled some papers, looked at, I have a lot of my next week worked out. The material I want to use, I have chosen it, including the assessment material. I need to do a reading task. And I'm just trying to organize the order of things. And it's Tuesday and it's a gray day and I don't really feel like it, right, Ellie? You don't feel like it, I don't feel like it. If it were sunny, I probably would, but it's not. And I have my chore, my plan to go to Canadian Tire and get this, and this, right? And this maybe, I don't know. So I kind of decided already this morning, since I didn't really feel like working, except for I've already started working, sort of looking. I actually was woken up by my alarm at 6 o'clock. Kind of cool. Which means I got tired from yesterday and slept because of my tiredness. I went for a walk after meeting with Gail. So being as I'm unused to actually physically walking on roads and sidewalks, that tired me out. Oh, hi. Hi, Julia. So Ellie and Julia are up here checking out. I don't know what. Ellie's not terribly scared of Julia. Nonetheless, she doesn't feel happy, so she's leaving. Yeah, so yesterday I actually scanned something. I haven't scanned anything. Can you remove your tail? Julia, tail. I haven't actually scanned and cleaned up anything in quite a while. So can we just not do that right here? Okay, thanks. I haven't scanned anything and cleaned it up in quite a while, and you get, well, I've done so much of it in my life, in my career, that I'm just amazed that I had to look it up again. I just needed a jog, a kick to my memory, because it's not an application that I originally used. I am so into Photoshop, okay, but Photoshop no more. That's one of the things that I lost, is Photoshop, because they're charging for it now, and Adobe, and yeah, and I don't really like the direction it's gone. So, and I'm not going to pay for it. So I got this free app, and I use this free app so much, but it's still not as long as I used Photoshop for. So it's not burned in my memory quite in the same way. But with a few jiggles, I went, oh yeah, okay. So I scanned something out of my Sorry, you're sitting on my On Target book. Okay, so there's, I scanned it out of here, and it's just what I needed. So that turned out really nicely. So I printed that off. Yeah, well, you should be here anyway. So I have lots of stuff here. I just have to organize the way I want to use it and decide which one I'm going to use for the assessment. And am I leading up to it sufficiently that they will be prepared? So on and so forth. So I was looking at that. Then a former coworker of mine posted that he was looking for players for his recreational soccer. So I forwarded that on to my son and my daughter, because they both play soccer recreationally. And then my son sent me a question mark going, and I said, oh, it's a former coworker of mine. Could you not see the link? And he said, yeah, but I just wanted to see what it was all about. And he said, he's probably not interested anyway, but whatever. So that's what I've been doing this morning. Sending out links to soccer leagues. I'm going to meet with Gail and the tripods this morning. And then I'm going to go to Canadian Tire and pick up my wood pellets and other things. My wood pellets, my cleaning vinegar, I want more of it because I've been using a lot of it lately. Also, the command hook, the sticky part, I need some of those because my hook for my purse, I need one more strip to put that hook back up. And yeah, that's what I decided to do. Obviously, I'm in the mood enough to be able to organize. So when I get home, I'll be able to continue working. So that's good. My daughter's not coming till Friday. I went, ah. She went, what? I said, so last minute. This puts me into a panic. She says, Mom, you don't need to do your taxes till April. That's not the deadline till April. End of April. I went, yeah. But you don't know how that, it's so close. She went, it's not so close. I'm like, so close. Don't you understand? It's so close. I have dusted the whole house. Really? Yeah, I did. I did that the other day. Do you hear those birds, Julia? Yeah, those are birds. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're teasing you. I know there's a cat in there. Let's tweet. Let's tweet around here. I still want to get my taxes done. Got 2 things there, 2 things there. Out of the way. Out of the way. Probably not interested. You play soccer. Probably not. Probably not now, right? Not that you've got this fantastic new job. Anybody out there? No. Who do I hear? It's bad when you have a method for looking all the way around and you still can't see who's out there making that noise. Yeah. Well, my shovels are all waiting there, hopefully for nothing, because it's March. Of course, we could still get snow, but... And there's barely any snow still out there. Barely any snow. What mail have I gotten? Melita. Okay. Spring does not mean I am interested in Melita coffee. Logistics. Deliveries. Yes. So I'm excited about my sifting trays. Get those pellets in. I really just want to get rid of the litter and just get it out and get this in and get things cleaned up. But I am so not wasteful. Oh, did someone talk to me? Also not interested. All right. If anyone was looking. They both say they're probably not interested. I said, also not interested. My daughter said, also not interested. And my son said, probably not interested. He's closer. He's in Kitchener right now. She's in Guelph, so. But she has played around here while living in, but not with kids. Yeah, she'd probably want a very local. I was just thinking of them. They play hockey, they play soccer. Okay, so let's cut that out there. So when you are able to look around, you get annoyed when you hear something and then you can't see it. Coffee. Not making the mistake of having only hot chocolate, being as I'm out of the hot chocolate. I had 2 shots of hot chocolate and that emptied my supply. I'm out of hot chocolate. I think I probably have some cocoa, but I haven't made cocoa for myself, again, for decades. My mother used to make hot chocolate cocoa out of cocoa, which is the, you know, legitimate and authentic way of making it. But yeah, the instant way is way more gratifying and gets the sugar content to the perfect level. I don't see a reason for making my own cocoa. It's probably dead. The cocoa that I have is probably, I used it for adding to various types of sauces, I vaguely remember. I would have to hunt. Okay, so it's in my pantry somewhere on a top shelf of my pantry. I haven't used it in years. It's probably dead, as I said. Yeah, so getting the instant hot chocolate, wonderful. Except the packets make just not enough. What's wrong with a cup rather than 3/4 of a cup? Like, who drinks 3/4 of a cup of cocoa or hot chocolate? Like, what is that? I object to 3/4 of a cup of hot chocolate. I want a full cup, which means I want a full 2 cups when I put it in here. It's bad when I put it with my coffee. Like right now, I have leftover coffee in my carafe, and it's just not enough to do a full one of these, but it's just enough to me not wanting to throw it out. Okay, I had it over by the sink and I put it back by the other side because I thought that's not enough to throw out, you know. My daughter would say, "Mom, it's just coffee. Throw it out, make a new pot." I can't do that. I can't. 9:09. 9:09, okay. Almost here, and I can go for my wood pellets. Oh, what was I going to look up? Okay, now Canadian Tire has the wood pellets. Canadian Tire has the wood pellets. Canadian Tire has the other thing on my list. Oh, right, no, what? Wood pellets and that's Tracy, isn't it? It's Tracy with her dog. I think so. Will she turn into her house? She will. Tracy and her dog. What's the other thing on my list? Wood pellets. Oh, right, the cleaning vinegar, which I told you about. Oh, goodness. Command hooks. Okay, I'll have to see if they have one. I'm going to look that up.